Okay, there's no one here right now, but I am alive, I believe. Turn that off. Hello, everyone. This is my first live stream. So I wanted to do this because it's been 1 year of Cushion Time, and I don't really know if my subscribers know me or if I really know all of my subscribers. I know some of you guys who've commented, but I don't know all of you. So I wanted to make this video to sort of like get to know you guys, to be a Q&A. So whatever you guys want to ask me, just put it in the chat and I'll answer them. Also, can anyone hear me? Make sure that works well. Waiting for the one person that's there. Thank you very much. All right, so yeah, I'm sorry I had to mute. Does anyone have any questions? No one. Great. Well, while we're taking this time, I'm going to, let's see. How do I share my screen? I've never done this before, as if you can't tell. Okay, cool. Let's see. Okay, how about this? To the one person that is in the chat, what is your favorite video from me? So I can know generally what I should be doing. At Speranza Font, my number one commenter right now. No one. Okay. Well, I guess I'll start working on my next video for Christian Time, and we'll see how you guys are liking it. If no one says anything, then at very least I can sort of show you guys my process of making videos. But hold on, sorry. No, at Pizza Guy, this is not AI. This is really me. Hello, at Evile. This feels like AI. Okay. It kind of is, maybe. We'll see how much AI I use in my script writing process. Right now, I will share the screen. Oh gosh, what do I even have up here? This is my Cushion Time schedule. Okay, can you guys see this? Hopefully. This is my Cushion Time schedule from when I started last year with some shorts that I have since removed. And I have some other script ideas here. How about you guys decide which one you think is the coolest? Which one should I try? The video about poker, the maple syrup heist. This is for the 1 year anniversary. Okay. Well, I will go back to the to my videos and we can watch the ones that. Oh wait, did I make them all public again? Okay, there's one video that I know is private because not private, but here we go. Twilight Zone episode about a man who's about to be deposed. The new government, set up by Colombo, wants peace and prosperity, but as the story progresses, we find out that he is just as violent as his predecessor. A real-life example of this is Fidel Castro, who, in trying to depose a poor ruler, became a dictator himself. That's why these stories resonate with us, because we have examples in real life. But why? Why is it that someone who was once good can become so bad, once they were never good in the first place? But I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. I'd much rather believe that a good person was corrupted than to believe that a bad person tricked me. So I'd like to ask, why can good people be corrupted? That's not my question. My real question is, what type of person would I be if I were in that same situation? How about yourself? Let me know in the comments. There's a Twilight Zone episode about a man who's about to be deposed. The new government. I've changed so much from. Hey, I've changed so much from 1 year. Anyway, that is my very bad video that I removed. That was the removed short. Okay, my camera's going the wrong way. Well, it's a different screen. Anyway, this is another video. If you guys are any interested in this, I don't know if should have kept it unlisted. Yeah, I agree. I will. The video that I really hated is this one. And I'll let you guys decide. Peanuts. Gotta pause that. I'm gonna let you guys decide if I should keep it up or if I should keep it removed. Okay? I won't show the whole video because it could be too long and some people probably don't want to watch the whole thing. Charlie Brown, Snoopy, beloved cartoon characters. Or are they? In this video, I'm going to break down the craziest cartoon conspiracy you've ever heard. And by the end, you just might be a believer. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my... So let's start off with the factual evidence we can use. The film programs don't count. So Charlie Brown Christmas, It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, It's the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown, Why Charlie Brown Why? None of them count. Because I feel as though if we add them in, then we have to add in the see the audio changes.
Charlie Brown is a depressed veteran who imagines that Linus is delusional, Sally is a caretaker, Snoopy and Woodstock are just random animals.
So I like the idea behind this theory, but I don't agree with it on every point. And I'm going to explain why right now. And then I'm going to tell you my theory of what I think is going on. And then you're going to agree with me. But first, debunking this theory. Now it's one of those debunks videos. One, if Charlie Brown is delusional, why is he creating a universe where he's always a loser? You think that he'd create a universe in which he is always a good person and everyone loves him. But if we're not in Charlie Brown's own head, then this whole theory kind of falls apart because all the other characters, like Sally or Schroeder, would know that they're not children in a mental facility, and they wouldn't talk to Charlie Brown in such a way. Also, they're not in a mental facility because they're not in a mental facility. You see them on a baseball. Okay, I'm not going to show you guys the whole thing because then there's no point in making the video public again. Should I make this video public, or should it remain unlisted and only for our special chat? Okay, who agrees with @SperanzaFont? @SperanzaFont agrees with @SperanzaFont. Okay, so 2 out of 3 people here. Well, math. 3 out of 4 people, 75%. Okay. @PizzaGuy, why should I recreate this video? The silence is deafening. Okay. That's fair. I'll consider that. Sorry. 1 second. Apologies. I'm back. I know I should pick the phone up. I don't know why. I don't know who keeps calling because it disappears whenever I get up. At any rate, are there any questions, any Q&As that anyone has? And everyone here knew my name already, right? It's Jose. The secret thing is the last name. I wish I had made a edit. Who's this guy? Yeah. It just shut off my recommendation. I'm glad you didn't have to look for it. No. Let's see here. So I'll give this a chance to see if any questions pop up. What's it like being famous? I wouldn't know, but I'd ask you the same thing. Gracie, stop. Chill guy. Yes. I'm a chill guy. Wait. That'd be funny if I had the meme. Say it again. Yeah, I'm a chill guy. How do I donate to you? Get me to 500 subscribers. Can we see Gracie? Yes, of course. Look at the camera. Oh, right there. This is Gracie. She's 6 now. 6 or 7. And no, she's 6. Yeah. And she's my dog. Now, is there anyone that wants to No, wait, no, don't subscribe. Okay, good. Now, wants to Q&A. If anyone has any more questions, go ahead and add them in. If not, we can all decide what I'll pick out 3 videos, and you guys can choose which one you'd like to watch. That I'll make first. So let's see which ones we have here. How long did it take for your mustache to grow in? Wait, as in like it took years. It took like 12, 13, 14 years. But like if I cut it off, it'd probably take 2 weeks, a week. Oh, Gracie, come on, stop. I think he's gonna jump off my lap. Okay. Do you truly care about your fans? Yes, I love every fan. There's this fan right here that I have. It spins, it keeps me cool. It's amazing. There's a fan in my bedroom. Amazing fan. Are you growing a beard? No. Not yet. Okay, here we go. So this is the top 3 videos that we could choose from. These top 3 videos we can choose from. At Franz Font, I'm his favorite YouTuber, guys. She's actually my favorite YouTuber. But right now she's only the second commenter, so I don't know if she thinks she's the favorite. Looks like at Pizza Guy is the #1 commenter. I'm joking. Okay, let's see. AI Jazz taking over YouTube. The Great Spaghetti Host. And lastly, CIA's cat spying program. Which one of those 3 do you guys like best? Who's your #3 favorite of subscribers? As Avi. Oh yes. Well, I don't know. I don't think she's posted recently. I don't think that counts. And go ahead, at Pizza Guy. You don't post. I watch your videos when you do. But go ahead and choose which one you guys like. I do like Rising Filmmaker. All right, we have a conspiracy theorist in the chat. Let's see how I can block him. It's a joke. Actually, hold on. There we go. Oh, at Rising Filmmaker. Who would have thought? Anyway, like I was about to say, I could make a video about conspiracy theories. In fact, I think I did make a video about conspiracy theories. Hold on. Let's see here. Aliens exist somewhere. Yeah, I made a video about conspiracy theories. Talking too fast. I made a video about conspiracy theories already. Share screen. Hi, welcome to Cushion Time. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 crazy conspiracy theories in 5 minutes or less. All right, first up is the moon landing. You talk to the right people and they'll be telling you about how there are no stars in the sky and how there's wind on the moon even though there's not supposed to be wind on the moon. It was directed by Stanley Kubrick, who was killed by the American government when he was about to reveal the secrets. Of course, I don't believe that because Kubrick got taken out by the Church of Scientology. Next up are the Flat Earthers. You knew this was coming. If you want a really good breakdown of what they believe, go watch the Johnny Harris video about it. Honestly, if you listen to them long enough, it'll start to make sense, which is when you should go out and touch some grass. But just so the YouTube algorithm won't put a Wikipedia article underneath this video, Which it did.
I'll say yes, the Earth isn't flat.
Grin, grin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Chemtrails. This is the idea that planes emit dangerous chemicals as they fly over people. Here's an image of it. These chemtrails can cause autism, mind control, and of course, sexism. See, it's not my fault.
Shout out to my sister Jordan.
9/11. Moving on. Area 51 and alien abductions. Okay, so hear me out. I kind of believe this one. I mean, we have stuff about tall, slender dudes and gray aliens. What's up with that? Then the military hinted at something? I don't know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you watch the History Channel at night like I do, you'll believe it too. I didn't know dinosaurs.
Anyway, enough of that. It's hard to watch my own videos sometimes. What is going on right now? Touch some grass. The hair hasn't changed one bit. Yes, it has. I think it has. I feel like it has. play your my first ever video, or my first video for Cushion Time? That's my sister. Hello. First ever. Okay. This is going to be very painful to sit through, but it is my 300th, my 1 year anniversary and 300 subscribers anniversary. So I guess I might as well. You might notice that this is actually where I was. I'm recording back where I was here. If that makes any sense. Here's the rub. So today, as you probably can tell from the thumbnail, I'm going to go see the Planet of the Apes movie, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I even have my Apes Together Strong shirt on. You can see I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. So today I'm going to give you my review for the movie, but a disclaimer up front. I was never that big of a Planet of the Apes fan. Like my dad showed it to me up front when I was younger, and I really didn't like it that much. Then he showed me the second movie. What was it? Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Didn't like that much either. Then he showed me the Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg. And okay, Bade was pretty cool, but other than that, I didn't like the movie that much. And after that movie, he showed me Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And that trilogy with Caesar became one of my favorite trilogies of all time. Right up there with Spider-Man and Batman.
Awful.
And
Okay.
Back to the Future. Was that enough? Is that all you wanted to see? Okay. I'm assuming that's enough. Yeah, Caesar was good. Okay, I will keep going. Snickers were a part of my enjoyment process. I should have made a disclaimer about that up front. Gracie, stop it. And yes, I have a twin, as you can see. He is mustacheless, but I do have a mustache. That's the only way that we can tell each other apart. That's impressive. So we were all very excited when the new Planet of the Apes trailer dropped, and we were very actually interestingly enough, Snickers isn't its own company. Yes, my twin is also named Jose. My mom calls for us. She goes, Jose, and then we go, yes, and then we both come downstairs at the same time. It's an incredible experience. I feel like I should make a video about that one day. At any rate, Snickers isn't its own company. Jose. I fell right into it, didn't I? Great. Are you subscribed to your twin? No, we try not to talk to each other that much. We just run and sync. At any rate, Snickers isn't its own company. It's actually a subsidiary of Mars. And Mars itself owns way more than you'd think. I believe it's Mars Incorporated. Hold on. Yep, Mars Incorporated. Mars bars aren't that bad. And I made an amazing video about that you should go check out. It's about the history of the Mars bar, the Snickers bar, and the company that actually not only runs chocolate companies, but also dog food companies. Anyway, I'll push play. Very excited also to go see the movie. So that's where I'm coming from with this review. A guy that pretty much only liked the latest trilogy, and I'm wondering how the new trilogy is going to be. Talking about stuff that I liked about the movie, I really liked the visuals. It was astounding visuals, honestly. Like, you know how Avatar: Way of the Water is known for its I need to stop spinning. You know how Avatar: Way of the Water is known for its visuals with water and CGI? Well, this movie needs to be known for its visuals with hair and CGI because it was impeccable. It was a great shots. Very magnificent overviews, I guess you could say. You should definitely see it on a big screen. I like the world building that they did. It took a little time for everything to like build up. So many things they were trying to say. They wanted to talk about this new kid on the block whose name was Noah. this new kid on the block whose name was Noah. And the reason I laughed at that specific moment when I said this kid's name is Noah, is because there is an old cartoon of Spider-Man that came out in the 1960s, and one of the villains, his name was Dr. Body, and he turned invisible. And the only way Spider-Man was able to deduce that he was actually the Invisible Man was because his name was Dr. Noah Body. And whenever I hear the name Noah, I either think of the guy with the arc or Dr. Noah Body. Behind the scenes, sorry. Build up. So many things they were trying to say. They wanted to talk about this new kid on the block whose name was Noah. This new kid on the block whose name was Noah, and the other tribes that had developed after Caesar's death, and what was going on with these tribes, and where the humans were, and all the stuff. It took a while. The movie's 2 hours and 20 minutes long. So that should tell you something right there. People say that you can tell a movie in one sentence. I've never seen Clue. And for this movie, I would say young ape goes on road trip and tries to understand woman. It'll make sense if you see the movie. And now, some things I didn't like about the movie. Up front, the worst thing for me was character development. And you're saying, Jose, character development, that's like the most important part of the story. And it is, which is why it should have been taken a little more seriously. Now, don't forget, I'm coming from the perspective I only really liked Caesar. One of my big inspirations when I first started my channel was Blind Miguel. Another inspiration was Ryan George and a little bit of Ryan Trahan. No, I didn't reference Blind Miguel yet. If you watch more videos on the channel Rising Filmmaker, my twin does actually interview Josh Taylor, who was part of Blind Miguel. So I highly recommend you go check that out. Well, watch Blind Miguel and then check that out. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. It's a great channel, especially Christian content. Never met this twin. No, we keep him hidden. He was referenced in one of his videos. Who was referenced in whose videos? I'll push play. He didn't develop Noah's character enough. Oh, that's cool. He wasn't the most powerful protagonist, but maybe they'll develop it over the trilogy because the ending, no spoilers here, but the ending definitely suggested that there would be more 8 movies coming. And of course, with 20th Century Fox, all the money they make from Planet of the Apes, I know there has to be more coming, but I felt as though I could have used more closure for the 2 hours and 20 minutes I already spent in this movie. So a couple of notes to myself. Now that this is 2 years old, and now I'm doing a reaction video that's 1 year old. When it's 1 year old, comb your hair. Don't spin so much. You'll see that this is a stationary chair. Get a green screen, which I did, and edit out your pauses. Now, I am pausing a lot and saying a bunch of weird stuff because I am live, but in the future, yeah, I gotta comb my hair. Bye, at Speranza. Bye, Stella. See ya. Would Cushion Time ever review old literature like Lord of the Rings or C.S. Lewis? One sec. My book recommendation right now is Mere Christianity. I would recommend that everyone go and check that out. It's by C.S. Lewis, and I have read The Hobbit. I haven't finished Lord of the Rings. That's weird. Anyway, those are my book recommendations. And if no one else has any more Q&As, I will finish this video up. And no, but it's not in the public domain yet. What? Oh, yeah. No, Lord of the Rings is old. What do you mean? This came out in like what? 1938? The first one, Hobbit? That's old. If you had a coin from 1938, you'd say it's an old coin. And we should collab, at Abby. A little after the flood. And not have to wait a couple more years to see how his character develops. But we got all the special things that all the Planet of the Apes movies say. They said, together, strong. It. No, kill it. There were others that I thought they would say, but they didn't. So overall, my review for the movie would be 8 out of 10. I have 3 fingers up for 8 out of 10. Why did I even do that? Because overall it's pretty good, and I'm pretty sure they're setting up another trilogy, and I'm pretty sure that trilogy is probably going to build up the characters. My dad also gave it a 7.5 to 8, so you have me, the one that only likes the Caesar trilogy, and my dad, who only likes Planet of the Apes, period. And we both gave it a 7.5 to 8. So it's pretty good. Go check it out. And I haven't really developed a nice catchphrase to end the videos on, so I'll leave you with this. Prices have gotten so high in movie theaters, so you could say they really blew it all up. Well, I don't know. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good ending video. Now I say until next time, and hit the screen. And Gracie, stop it. And I'm about to do that right now as I don't know if this is like the Zoom thing where you hit end stream and then it has to say, are you sure? And then you hit it again. But thank you guys so much for being my viewers. And hopefully the next year of Cushion Time will be even better than the first. Until next time. Yep, you see, it won't end yet. All right, end. Until next time.